Hello world, it's Kurtis Potter with Boundless Inspiration. So this week I ordered some hair gel, right? So the reason I ordered it is because I use like a gallon of this stuff. Like, just keeping it real, I use a lot of this hair gel, keep it pretty like that. And it's like pointless for me to buy those little bottles. So the type that I use, I get a big bottle. My ex kind of ruined me because she was a hairstylist and she used to be able to get products on the really cheap. So that's another reason why I started buying those big ones, because I could get them super cheap. And now we're no longer together, obviously, but I still buy those massive bottles. Last for a long time, and you get them at a better price when you buy bulk, like Costco. Well, I found the best place to get them for the amount of money, the kind that I buy in that big bottle, is on Amazon normally, or like Walmart.com, and they get shipped to my house. So I just had to re-up. I ordered some, and I got text notifications, and it says, your package is en route. It's on the way. And I'm like, cool, you know? And since there's so many package thieves for... now it's like when it says your package has been delivered, I'm like, I got to go outside and get that stuff because I'm not trying to get my hair gel stolen, right? That's all beside the point. That doesn't really have much to do with any of this video that I'm saying. But what I did think about is I wanted to tell you your breakthrough is on the way. See, your breakthrough is en route. And a lot of people will tell you that the work you put in today, you likely won't see the effects of it for 60, 90, 120 days, right? If you start a diet today, you're not going to see them pounds drop off tomorrow. If you start working on your relationship today with somebody, you're not going to likely see the effects because especially if a relationship has gotten bad for any type of reason, they'll probably be like, this might be short term. Like, this person ain't going to change. Why are they sucking up to me? What did they do wrong? Have you ever heard that? Like, what did you do? Your kids are being real nice to you. What do you want? What did you do? Like, there's some ulterior motive. So whatever you put in, you start working hard. You're like, yes, it's 2022. I'm going to be a better employee. Your boss is like, what do you want? You want to go on vacation? Is that why you've been working hard? Because I know that ain't going to last, right? But you know what? It's up to you if you're going to persist. Because see, if you don't do something different, they say the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. So until you are so tired of what happened last year and the year before and the year before, to where you make that decision where you're like, I'm going to persist. I'm not only going to put in, week of like, hey, I'm doing this new stuff, New Year's resolutions, whatnot, right? Like, it takes 21 days to form a habit. But even if you form a habit in 21 days, all it can take is one day of falling off to break that habit. So that's why they say if you do something for 60 days, your percentage goes up, I think, like 13% of you not falling off. But then it's when it's, I think, 89 days. If you do something for 89 days straight, you have I think it's like an 89%, I don't know the exact numbers, but it's close to like a 90% chance of that habit never falling off, right? So it's like, what do you really want this year? Do you want your breakthrough to be en route? So the reason that I really, not only the package of that hair gel that came in, but the reason why I say this is because I started a couple of habits in September. It was my 35th birthday, and I was like, you know what? there's some stuff I wanted to achieve that I haven't achieved yet. And for some reason, I had these milestones in my head that I just made up for I don't know what reason, but it was like, when I turn 25, I want this. When I'm 30, I want this. When I'm 35, I want to achieve this. When I'm 40, I want to achieve this, right? I don't know why. Like, why that birthday? Like, why that year? Every 5 years, like, why? I don't know. But every time it hit that birthday, and if there was something that I wanted, then I was like, man, for some reason my birthdays and New Year's Eve is always the times where I really self-reflected, and it was like, had to be that milestone, like New Year's resolutions. Why? It's just January 1st. It's no day different than the other. But it was like on my 35th birthday, I was like, you know what? On my 30th birthday, I said the same crap. On my 25th birthday, I said the same crap. Like, it's going to be new year, new me. I'm going to achieve this stuff. Well, you know what? This time on my 35th birthday, I was like, enough is enough. I got sick and tired of being sick and tired. Like this should be me. I have it within me. So why haven't I achieved it? And see, the thing is I let a lot of stuff distract me. There's so many distractions in life. I think they say you have like 300,000 distractions every single day. You see a squirrel, you see all these advertisements, you hear on the radio all these commercials, all these songs, all these feelings, all these emotions, everything that just comes at you. Every single day there's 300,000+ distractions. Oh, look, the clouds are beautiful. They could be good at distractions. Oh man, I like those person's shoes. Whatever it is. I had kids. I had a wife. I have a wife. But like getting married, buying a new house needs remodeled, growing a remodeling business, your friends, your coworkers, all this different stuff comes at you and distracts you. But those are excuses, because if I was 100% intentional with what I was achieving and I scheduled in my day the things that I wanted to achieve, then I would have achieved them. Like, it's how intentional in my life am I being to achieve the things I want to be. The things I want to achieve, knocking off my bucket list, the dreams, the goals, right? Putting them dreams down on paper and then writing out a plan to achieve them and then backing it up with action, right? So I started this, it's like 90 days ago, September 18th. And I have to tell you, I had 2 huge things happen this week, and I'm not going to tell you what they are, because I'm just going to show you them whenever it all unfolds. But I'll tell you, my breakthrough, it came. I was putting in that work, 6-pack, 8-pack, 10-pack abs. It took me putting in 90 days of hard work and not eating the crap that I wanted to eat. It's so delicious. Ice cream, chips, all that crap that's not good for you, right? I love it. Pizza, tacos, soda, sweet tea. I love it all. But it was like, at what point do I stop feeding into my emotions and my feelings, and I start being the master of my decisions, right? And I just ask you the same thing, are you ready for your breakthrough to come en route and get that notification saying it's on its way? I got a call and a message this week, and it said, your breakthrough is on its way. It's en route. It's coming. Yes, sir. And I can't even tell you how excited I am. And you know what? Even last night, I said, I'm proud of me. I've been talking all year last year, the man and woman in the mirror, that Michael Jackson, the man in the mirror. And I was like, you know what? I got some stuff I want to work on. It was hard. Last year was hard, opening up to all of you and telling you some of the junk I had allowed in my life. But the reason why I did that was because I wanted you to see all the mistakes that I made and the freedom I got from admitting them, because that's the first step. Like addicts that go to addict classes, the first step is admitting you have a problem. And then it's instantly weight off your shoulders, getting it out of your mouth, out of your head and out of your mouth so it can no longer trap you in your mind. Like, you know what? I've got something that needs addressed and I can't fix it by myself. Who am I gonna get some help from? There's so many people out there that won't help you. Like me, like I'm doing in these videos, is to help you. I'll walk in front of you and tell you all the crap that I messed up and all the bad thoughts I had in my head because I was holding them in. It's like, I got tough shoulders. I grew up without a dad, so I didn't know how to communicate and be a man and own my bullshit. I was like, be tough, hold it in. It'll eventually work its way out. Time heals everything, right? You hear that saying and you're like, man, I got some junk and I'll just mature as I get older and it'll go away. Our relationships will fix themselves. I don't know, those thoughts that I just had in my head, and it was like, no, you know what? I've got to be intentional with that growth and that healing, to get the healing of the crap that I was holding in, to become the best version of myself. My breakthrough's en route, and I'm proud of myself. And I just want to tell you today that whatever you've been going through, be proud of yourself. That feeling like, even if you've got, see, this is the bad thing is even though I had some stuff I needed to work on, for some reason I translated that to, I couldn't be proud of myself. Like I wasn't saying out loud, I got to be perfect. But in my head, I think I kind of was. So I couldn't be proud of myself when I had stuff that I had to work on. I couldn't talk to people about it because then I thought that reflected of not being an amazing person. I can't talk about it because then I'm weak. And I always had this, I got to be tough. And it's because I had found an identity in being tough. I had found an identity in fighting people. And that became like physically tough. Now I got to be mentally tough to be liked by the wrong crowd. And finally I realized by admitting my crap, that's when you're really tough. That's when you're really strong. That's when you're really humble. Putting that pride and that ego down and saying, you know what? I'm going to be strong enough to admit it. And then strong enough to walk into that counselor's office and say, man, I got some stuff messed up. Will you help me? Because there's plenty of people out there that aren't above you to point down at you. They're above you, put their hand and help you up. And see, once I realized, not saying you, but I hope this resonates with you, is like, once you take that time to say, who can help me? Not because I'm just seeking out help, like what can I get from other people? But how can I become the boundless version of myself? Because that's what life's all about, is just growing. And then helping people that had to grow just like you. Being the change you want to see in this world. Not pointing that finger, because them three were always back at me and one was at God. But just saying, hey, we all live in this messed up world together. I want my breakthrough to be en route, and it is. And you know what? That's what I see for you. New year, new you, new decisions, no more insanity. No, let's do this. Do this together. You are worthy of it. You're capable of it. You deserve it. I don't care what junk is in your past. It's in your past. There's nothing you can do about it except for change. The best apology is changed behavior. So even if you have nothing to apologize to anyone else, to yourself, like, I'm sorry, Kurtis, for making those bad choices. Best apology is changed behavior. Get that doubt out of here. It don't matter. It's just junk. It's fear, false evidence appearing real, and shift to face everything and rise. Utilize that fear. Utilize those failures. Utilize those struggles, those mistakes. They all turn to lessons, and they're blessings for you. Turn that mess into a message. Turn that test into a testimony. Let's achieve some stuff together, because every single day we're taking a step closer to being boundless, baby, growing every day to the day we die. I love you all. Appreciate the continued messages and feedback. Just keep putting in the comment section like, hey, you know what? I'm going to try that 90. No. Don't say that. Don't say try. Try is automatically accepting the possibility of failure. Like, I'm going to try. That's 50-50. I'll try it. No. We are walking together every single day, a step closer to being boundless. So throw in the comment section that I am going to do this 21-day challenge, then I'm going to turn into a 60-day challenge, then I'm going to turn into a 90-day challenge. If I fall off, I'm going to start again. Even if it's day 20 and you mess up, bam, and you break that 21-day challenge, start over. 21 days straight, turn it into 60, turn it into 90, your breakthrough's en route. Like, share, comment, text on, send in a DM. You know the drill, so that way your people can see this too. And we all, as a group, together, your people, my people, all of us together, can become boundless, baby. I love you all. Have a great day.